Alright guys, so here is my old school Nintendo Switch. I haven't picked it up in a while, and I know crazy to say, but I hardly play games in portable mode. Up until recently when I got my PlayStation Portal that I decided, hey, maybe gaming in, that portable mode is better than, playing on TV, which that's what I've been accustomed to. So I could probably only count on a handful of times where I actually took my Nintendo Switch um, off of the dock to play it handheld mode, and primarily it's because I just after a while these Joy Cons, they're not very comfortable in the hand, so just ergonomically, you know they just form wise they look good for the console because it makes them more portable. But as far as the ergonomics of holding in your hand, your hands begin to cramp up after so many hours, and so that's why I always prefer to kind of play in dock mode using my Switch Pro controller, which if you've used it before, it's probably like the preferred choice when playing Switch games. But again, the Switch was designed for portability as a portable device that you can take anywhere. So I might what I ended up doing was I saw a big sale at Target recently, and it was for maybe some Joy-Con replacements. This one specifically from Hori. Hori actually has made a lot of different peripherals that I've purchased in the past, and I really like their brand. So I'm hoping by maybe getting the split pad compact controllers for my Switch, I may be more enticed to play my Switch in handheld mode. So a lot of the games that I play on my Switch, typically are some of the old 2D consoles like the Super Nintendo, um, maybe Virtual Racing, Sonic, So those are the type of 2D games that I play. I have a plethora of games, but sometimes I just like the old school 2D games. So let's go ahead and unbox the Hori split pad controller here. Normally they were going for like $49, which I think it's pretty expensive. So on Target, I think it was like 30 bucks. So you save a little bit of money there. So let's go ahead and do a little quick unboxing, see what's inside, put it on the Switch, and I can give you some initial reactions to it. Okay. Alright, so here's my trusty X-Acto knife here. So I'm going in this kind of blinded with tempered expectations. One of the main draws, you can see why a lot of folks might want this type of controller is look at that D-pad. It's not really a D-pad here. So again, the Switch is cool because it allows for multiplayer right out of the box. You can just take it off. But as far as like having a decent D-pad, it doesn't. Everything's built using your analog stick. So I like having a D-pad, a real D-pad. So that's the reason why I picked this guy up. So let's take a look. Alright, so in the box, it says it's supposed to be ergonomic, which is good, so you don't have any hand cramps. Okay, nothing in the box, that's it. I got my instruction manuals. I know it's always kind of, what do they say? You always got to put one in, right? It's got in all different languages, but hey, this is controllers to put on the Switch, so it should be that difficult. Okay, so it looks like it's yellow on the bottom side. Kind of has a gray finish, like a whitish gray finish. Now, because I don't think these aren't wireless. Okay, so the good thing about the Joy-Cons that come with the Switch is that they are powered. They have power to them, so you can detach them and play. These ones look like you always have to have them on. Okay. Analog stick wise, it feels pretty good. Let's see. I never liked the Switch analog sticks. They just felt so, I don't know, minuscule. Yeah, I don't have a lot of control. This one feels a little bit more accurate to maybe a console controller. I would say the feel of these analog sticks are more in line with the Pro controller than they are the Switch controller. Okay, so what do we have? We have a a functional D-pad, which I always like. Hori always has done a great job with the D-pads. So I feel like it feels pretty good. Let's see. Triggers feel pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and detach the Joy-Cons and then see how that functions. Now I have experienced Joy-Con drift in the past. So I had the red and the blue, and so I had to replace the right side for this one. Usually it's the left side that experiences the Joy-Con drift, but I had to replace mine. So this is the color configuration that I have. So let's put these bad boys on. And it's cool because you just slide into the railings here. There is word that a new Switch is coming out, a Switch 2. There's not a lot of information on it right now, but I'd imagine it's just probably going to be something similar to what we have here with a little bit more powerful processor, of course. So, okay, so no configuration needed. Wow, I can feel that it's already very responsive. That feels pretty good. Let me try the right. Oh, analog sticks feel good. This looks like it's a little. It's just settle it down. Oh, okay, so I got some triggers on the bottom too. Okay. Now in the hand, it feels pretty good. Doesn't add that much weight to it. Wow, I really like it. Okay, let's home button. No, that's the screen capture. Here's home button. Okay. Let's try a quick little game of Mario World. Okay, let me try it. I like the D-pad already. I can tell right now how good it feels. And fortunately, I just bought, and I've been meaning to play. I haven't even played it yet. Oh, it's not in here. I just bought Mario RPG. So, looking forward to playing that in handheld mode. And this is one of the games I've been looking forward to playing. So Super Mario RPG, it's the remaster from the NES days. So let me just fire Super Mario World and see how that feels. Okay. Now I always get confused B's and A's and B's on the Xbox controllers. It's always this button here to execute the command. Okay, let's see if we can see it. All right, I need to get a better camera. All right, so I'm just gonna try this out real fast. And I'll just try a regular stage, see how it feels. Okay. Now, I can still feel how, like, when I'm moving the controller, like, I always didn't like pushing this right analog stick when I'm maneuvering. But I guess it depends on how you hold it. Oh, dang, I suck on these 2D games. Okay, so I definitely feel that the analog stick is definitely way better than what I was experiencing previously. Let me try the analog stick here. Okay, analog stick feels pretty good, but for these side scroller games, my preferred method of input is the D-pad. So the only gripe I have right now is probably my right side, my right hand, when I'm pushing these buttons. I do feel like I do touch this right analog stick, but I guess for every pro there's a con. Let me just see if I can finish this level here. And again, I typically don't game in handheld mode, even though the Switch is meant to be portable. Okay, maybe I do this. Take it in with me, I think. It's been a while since I played Super Mario World. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I can tell that right now I really like the D-pad. I like how it's it's not squared off, but it's got a little bit of a curvature, so that way it doesn't dig too much into your thumb. All the button placements look pretty good. I've got turbo. I guess I have to assign some of these functions. But overall, now because it's a little bit bigger than these Joy-Cons, I might have to get a bigger carrying case. But I think if you're looking, I don't think this had vibration either. So I guess the trade-off is no vibration, better D-pad. The configuration is pretty good. I mean, depending on how big your thumbs are, you might be touching the right analog stick from time to time. But for the most part, for 30 bucks, I'm going to try this out for the next couple weeks to see how I like it in handheld mode. Again, I'll be playing Super Mario RPG. So hopefully this makes a big difference, because I have really never gamed on a portable device because the controls weren't satisfactory to me. All right. Other than that, this is the Switch Pad Compact for the Nintendo Switch by Hori. Wasn't much else in the case besides the Joy-Con and some instructions. So stay tuned for more content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and look forward to the next video. Catch you later.